Live from the Thomas and Mack Center, Alex, Groat, and I, first ever broadcast of Alex Groat here for UNLV versus number 20th ranked Utah State. Welcome to the broadcast booth, Alex.
Glad to be here, glad to be here.
So UNLV versus Utah State. Utah State's going to this game 15-1, 3-0 in conference play, ranked 20th in the country. Talk to us a little bit about why they're here number 20th in the country.
Well, this Utah State team, they play downhill. They score in transition, and they score most of their points within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. They also have a great facilitator in Darius Brown, who's averaging 7.6 assists per game. That mark has him at 3rd in the country.
And then going into this game, a little bit of a connection here. Justin Webster, Darius Brown, the second. Both of them have a little bit of connection. They played against each other before in the college level.
Yeah, Darius Brown from Cal State Northridge and Webster from Hawaii playing at a lower level than Power 5.
So UNLV are coming in 8-6, 1-1 record. Got a loss to start off conference play against San Diego State, but came back, won a nationally televised game against New Mexico. Utah State, they beat Air Force, took care of Colorado State, who's actually ranked higher than them right now at 17, and took care of Wyoming. Players to watch this one for UNLV, you know it is the Boone brothers. Both of them, Caleb and Keelan Boone, both of them, one of them's a big, one of them is a guard. Both of them are going to be big in this game. And for Utah State, Grant Osborne. We're going to step aside the national anthem and just while it takes place, and we'll be right back for the beginning of the game.
Well, we just about reached the afternoon here in Las Vegas as we once again say welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center, folks. Today's matchup features the Utah State Aggies and your UNLV Runnin. At this time, before we get game action underway, we ask if you are able to please rise, remove your hats, and join us in welcoming to the court Ms. Julie Raymond to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets broke the walls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Julie Raymond. Thank you, Julie.
So about to get things started here, going into the starting lineups right now. They're going to get the intro started for UNLV. But what are you looking for in this UNLV team today, Alex?
Well, so Caleb Boone really seems to show up in big games. In their win over number 8 Creighton, he had 25 points, and in their win over New Mexico, having 29. So watch for him to score a lot today.
And then also DJ Thomas came in as a 5-star recruit. His dad played here and he's been excellent since he's gone in here. What's some insight that you got in DJ?
I mean, he's going to be playing most of the game, averaging 35 minutes a game. Watch for him to throw efficient assists with him at 7th in the country.
California, number 10, Darius Brown, the second.
So we're going to do the introductions. We'll be right back, right after the introduction.
6'4" guard from Madison, Utah, number 12, Mason Falsland. And a 7-foot center from American Fork, Utah, number 20, Isaac Johnson. The head coach of the Aggies is Danny Sprinkle. Introducing first, a 6'3" guard out of Dallas, Texas, number 2, Justin Webster. A 6'1" guard out of Las Vegas, number 11, Deacon Thomas Jr. A 6'9" forward out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 10, Caleb Boone. A 6'8" forward also out of Tulsa, number 20, Caleb Boone. And a 6'6" guard out of Los Angeles, California, number 15, Luis Rodriguez. The head coach of the Atlanta Rebels is Kevin Kruger, assisted by Barry Perry, Jack Cooper, and Jamal Williams.
So game underway here. We're going to look at the starters for Utah State. Ray Elvizor is starting, then Ian Martinez, Darius Brown, Mason Farsleb, Isaac Johnson, and for UNLV, Justin Webster, the super senior, is going to get the start at guard. Caleb Boone, DJ Thomas, Luis Rodriguez, and Keelan Boone, both Boone brothers, get the nod today as always. But getting right before the game, what's your key to victory for both teams?
Well, with Utah State running so much downhill, you're going to need to have that defensive production from Caleb Boone. He is first in the Mountain West, averaging 1.7 blocks a game. You're going to need to be able to stop their transition points.
It's going to be interesting. Guards for both teams play against each other before. Number 10 for Utah State, Darius Brown, played a little bit as a matador. And a Rainbow Warrior for Justin Webster. And as we're waiting for tip-off, everyone's doing the shark for Tart. And we are underway. A little awkward tip-off, but it goes to the Rebels, and DJ will take it out. DJ, look where someone to pass to, passes it over to Webster. Webster over to Kalen Boone. Boone at the three-point line, passes it to the wing to DJ. DJ at the wing, trying to find someone, takes it himself, is at the free throw line, passes it behind him to Boone. Boone from three, no good. Loose ball, gonna be rebounded by Luis Rodriguez. Pass to Webster. Webster from downtown, no good. Is there another UNLV rebound? Yes, it is. Luis Rodriguez able to keep it in. DJ at the wing, passes it over to Boone. It's gonna be tipped out of bounds by Isaac Johnson, and it will stay into Rebel possession. A lot of offensive rebounds staying big there for UNLV.
That's going to be a big key in this game to stop the transition. DJ was sitting out there at the three-point line. He needs to start hitting those shots because that is his strength.
Webster inbounds to DJ at the wing. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He's at the free throw line, gonna take himself, going to the rim, and he knocks it in for 2 points. And Aggies will take it up with their point guard, Darius Brown. Brown passes it over. It's going to be tipped, going to be stolen by DJ. DJ takes it to the rim, tries to get a foul, doesn't get the foul, but gets 2 points. 4 points quick for DJ Thomas on the floor in the first 2 possessions. Rebels are pressing. Brown takes it up. 4-0 lead for the Rebels. 18 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Johnson back over to Brown. Brown, mid-range jumper, no good. Loose ball, gonna be rebounded by guess who? DJ Thomas. Takes it to the rim, gets fouled. Check that Justin Webster that takes it down, and it will be 2 shots for him as he gets fouled at the right near the layup line right there. So it's gonna be 2 shots for Justin Webster.
The Utah State foul is number 12, Mason Fossler.
Webster, one of the veterans on the team,
Teams first.
also a really good 3-point shooter.
Justin Webster, shooting 2.
One of those players that can change the momentum of a game. First shot is good for Webster. Rebels up 5-0. Couple good defensive plays, good rebounding by the Rebels. Webster's second shot is up, and it's good. 6-0 lead for the Rebels, Alex.
And this is going to be important to keep the Aggies on their back foot, especially because the backcourt of the Aggies, Falsev and Brown, do not shoot the 3 ball, both under 30%.
And Martinez turns it over, but Rebels are unable to keep the possession as the ball was loose near the out of bounds. So it's going to be Utah State's ball. They're going to take it out from under their own basket. 18-18 left in the first half. Osborne gets the ball for the first time. They pass it around, gonna go to Brown. Brown over to Martinez. Martinez goes up for 2, no good. Rebound by Kalen Boone. Boone over to DJ. DJ will take it out. DJ passes it over to Kalen Boone. Boone working around. It's gonna be a jump ball as the ball changes possession between Isaac Johnson and Caleb Boone because DJ Thomas got the initial tip-off. It will be Utah State ball.
And that pass from Darius down there into the paint, that's going to be something you see all game. Again, 3rd in the country in assists, averaging 7.6 a game. He is safe with the ball, and he puts it where it needs to be to score.
Now Brown with the ball, passes it over to Johnson. Johnson at the 3-point line goes to Osborne. Osborne, double team play, has someone to go to. He does. Passes it around, rings around to Farslev, who misses it, and it will be rebounded by the Rebels. DJ takes it up. Has the ball at the wing. Passes over to Kalen Boone. Boone over to Thomas. Thomas at the wing. Bounce passes over to Caleb Boone. Boone passes back over to DJ. Swings the ball around to Kalen Boone for 3. No good. Loose ball is going to be rebounded by Osborne. He's going to take it up himself for the Aggies. Passes it to the left side of Farslev. Farslev for the layup. Goes around and in. First 2 points for the Aggies. Make the score 6-2. Luis Rodriguez, mid-range jumper, money! 8-2 10-2. Running Rebel lead, 16:50 to go in the first half. Swinging it around, gonna go to Ozabor. Baseline. Swings the ball around, gets tipped, gonna be another Rebel turnover as they give it over to Luis Rodriguez, who drives to the hoop, gets the foul, and gets it in for 2. As they have one opportunity, Luis Rodriguez makes the score 10-2 and can make it 11-2 with the free throw.
Utah State foul is number 10. Darius Brown the second. His first.
And that's going to be a key for UNLV in this game. Ozabor, while he scores a lot of points, his first 11 games averaging 4 turnovers a game. Now, these last 4 he's cleaned it up a bit, but the Rebels know they can't attack that pressure point.
For the Aggies, number 14, Josh Aggies.
Now some substitutions coming in.
Luis Rodriguez at the line. Shoot one.
We'll get them to you when we get them, as the shot by Rodriguez is no good. 10-2 is the score. Taking it up is Darius Brown. Now Brown over to DJ. Now swings it all around to Ozabor. Ozabor has the ball behind the line. Gives it back over to DJ. Back over to Brown. Swings it over to Abozor, who's going to take it up and gets it in for 2 points. Gray Osborne, one of the players that are the premier players for Utah State, takes it in for 2, makes the score 10-4. There's a turnover by Justin Webster, going to be picked up by Isaac Johnson, swinging the ball around the far side. Farslove driving to the hoop. He'll try to go for 2, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound, and it'll be fouled going back up for the offensive rebound second chance opportunity, and it'll be 2 free throws for Mason Farslove right after the timeout. 15:59 to go, 10-4 the score for the Rebels. Good start for the Rebels, Alex.
It's really good. You know, the transition points that Utah State was looking for were not there. They just were not hitting shots. Now, Ozabor will heat up. He leads Utah State in most statistical categories.
He's doing. Yeah, he's not getting the ball enough is what it really looks like. A lot of sloppy play here for both teams. A lot of turnovers here, Alex.
Yeah, especially from Utah State. You know, that's the double-edged sword with playing transition basketball, is that you can get really careless with it and turn it over.
A lot of careless play with the ball makes the score 10-4. But DJ Thomas playing really good to start off this game. This is what progression you want out of them going to conference play.
Especially reclassing to play younger. I mean, he's growing so much every game, and to see him really hustling out there with some fire in his belly is great to see for the Rebels.
Because a lot of freshmen, they're really good at one side of the ball, and they try to go to college and develop another. A lot of good freshmen are good at offense, but have to work on defense. Some players, like Keyshawn Gilbert, really good initially on defense, but need to work on offense. But DJ Thomas looks like the whole package, Alex.
Yeah, once he starts getting those field goals to fall at a lower than average mark of about 45%, but shooting the 3 ball extremely well, just under 40%. Once he starts bringing that all together, he is going to be a player to watch.
And then Luis Rodriguez, couple of big shots for him in the last couple possessions. He's one of those veterans that also helps out this UNLV Running Rebels team.
Yeah, you know, committing to Ole Miss out of high school and then transferring here in his second season with us. Last season he had the 3 double-doubles and 14 games where he was over 10. He's just a good presence to have on the court with a young player like DJ.
So going back into play here, there's going to be a couple of substitutions. Going to be no Caleb Boone, going to put in Rob Whaley Jr. We talked a little bit about him yesterday during our pregame meeting, and he's going to get the ball a lot more in the post as well, and they want him to take more opportunities shooting the ball when it's one-on-one.
Absolutely. UNLV just needs to worry about spacing the floor here, too. Just getting good shots. You're in control of this game. Keep it calm.
We'll see what happens. It's going to be 2 shots here for Mason Falslev after he got fouled. Really good hustle play by Falslev. Shot a shot, didn't make it. Followed through, got the rebound, got fouled in the extra opportunity. Got first free throws up and good.
Falslev, a really crafty player, leading the team in steals with 1.9 a game. You're going to see him hustle. You're going to see him really work for that ball. Again, him and Brown, though, not the greatest shooters from the 3, so watch for them to go cutting towards the basket in transition.
Yeah, both of them under 30% from beyond the arc. Second free throws in, and I'll make the score 10-6. So Utah State really quickly trying to get back what they lost early in the game. A little bit of a press by Darius Brown as we got back. Swinging the ball around is going to be Jackie Johnson. First entrance into the game. Bounce passes it to Whaley. Whaley going into the post, goes up, doesn't make the shot, but gets 2 shots. This is exactly what we talked about just before the game just started back.
Exactly. This Utah State team, too, they are used to battling. They've had some close wins, but in all reality, their average margin of victory is 17 points a game, and they hold the nation's longest winning streak at 14 games here.
And also entered off of the bench, Shane Noel. So it's going to be Noel, Rob Whaley, Dean Thomas, Luis Rodriguez as the first shot goes in, and Jackie Johnson III for the Rebels. 15:43 remaining in the first half. Whaley's second shot is up, and it's good. 12-6 is the score as Brown takes it up. Brown taking a screen, going to the basket, gets fouled, doesn't make the shot, but he'll get 2 shots at the line. Last couple possessions, free throws.
Yeah, and we're seeing it, especially they're attacking the basketball just like we heard. You know, they are going for that bucket in the first 10 seconds. They're not wasting any time.
Yeah, like we said before the game, Utah State, they like to go at it quick. They like to shoot the ball within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. They've been seeing that in the last couple possessions. First shot by Brown is in. We just scored 12-7.
And especially when you push the ball like that, you cause the defense. You're trying to catch them off guard, and that does trap them into fouls a lot of the time. You'd rather just take the shots.
And the second shot is good, making it score 12-8. DJ will take it up for the Rebels. Again, pass it to Luis Rodriguez. And back up top to DJ. DJ going around a couple of screens, going to the basket, but gets fouled. Looks like he got a reach in. It's going to be false slab getting the foul. He doesn't agree with it, but neither do 90% of the fouls they get.
Absolutely. You know, and that Utah State team, you can tell they're really working on the trap in the corner there. As soon as DJ got near there, you had 3 guys crashing on him. So they were looking for that open 3. UNLV just got the foul, weren't able to get that shot.
So Falslev and Johnson out. Into the game is going to be Ian Martinez and Khalifa Saka. Inbound is going to go Jackie Johnson, does a little floater, and it floats right into the basket. 14-8 to score. Taking it up is going to be a DJ. DJ creates some separation with DJ. Can't really get it, has to pass it. It's going to be a little bit of a awkward pass, but it does find the left side to Martinez. Martinez pulls up from deep, doesn't make it. No 3-pointers yet so far in the game in the first 5 minutes. DJ will take it up for the Rebels. Luis Rodriguez swings it around to DJ at the wing. Now back up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez step back, mid-range, fade away, good! Luis Rodriguez, deep 2-pointer is good to make it 16-8. Taking it up is going to be Great Ozabor. Ozabor going to the post, working it, passes it down, but it's going to be a travel when he passed it over to a DJ. Too many steps.
And once again, you know, Ozabor leading the Aggies in most categories, but you double a player like that, you're going to make them prone to mistakes.
And he did exactly what the coaching point is. You're double team near the basket, you pass it to someone that's wide open, and there was a wide open player. And Josh DJ just took too many steps before passing it. And Brooklyn Hicks has also entered the game now for the Rebels. So DJ has the ball, looking around, does a crazy pass all the way to the wing, over to Jackie Johnson for 3. Money! What a pass with a timeout by Utah State.
He shot.
UNLV took a 19-8 lead, but what a pass, what a shot there by Jackie Johnson.
Yeah, DJ got doubled, he came open, and he shot that thing from Henderson. He was way beyond the arc.
And you tell players like DJ, don't pass the ball across the court like that. And that was almost like Jordan McCabe-esque right there, that type of pass.
I mean, some of those players, you don't want them to do it, but if they have the court vision like that, you know they can, you'll let them do it.
Look at me, a quick 30-second timeout here for Utah State. Momentum's been towards UNLV. And UNLV started off the year not the way that they wanted to, but a win here today, that could be a chance to have their second victory over a top 25 team, Alex.
Absolutely. I mean, this UNLV team, they are hot. They've won 5 of their last 7, starting with a win over number 8 Creighton in mid-December, beating New Mexico, giving them only their 3rd loss on Tuesday night. They're playing some of their best ball right now.
19-8 to score. 14:07 remaining in the first half. And UNLV's going to start off with a press with a pass over to Brown, but he's going to be guarded pretty heavily here by Jackie Johnson. Brown's able to break the press. Switching defenders to UNLV, they're going to have DJ on him. Brown does a little bit of a shimmy, passes it over to Ozabar, looking around, passes over to Martinez. Martinez at the wing, and at the corner, passes it to the wing over to Ozabar. Ozabar bounce pass to Dujay fade away from the free throw line. It goes around and it goes in, but there's a foul that is on the ground. It's going to be on UNLV. This might be after the shot is made and Utah State's going to get the ball. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like, and you're already seeing it in this possession. Utah State down by 9 now, but they're slowing it down. You're not seeing them push it as much. They're being more methodical with the ball in their possessions.
So not shooting it within the first 10 seconds. As with a pass over. This one's shot in the first 10 seconds to Ian Martinez, who knocks it down from downtown. 19-13 to score. A little 5-point possession, sort of there, by Utah State as the Boone brothers swap. Caleb's in the game. Kalen's gone. Little bounce pass to DJ. Thompson's going to be up, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a goaltending. It's going to be on Khalifa Sacco. Oh, no, it's going to be a foul. I thought it was goaltending there, Alex. I think that's what the call should have been.
The ball was up. We can't see if it was in the cylinder, but, I mean, 2 shots are 2 shots. But Martinez on the other side of the court, shooting that 3, he can be a spark plug for this Utah State team. Had a 28-point game in a 2-point win over Santa Clara. So sometimes when he needs to light up, he will.
DJ, it's his 3rd free throw of the game. Earlier this year, not doing the best free throw-wise, but it looks like he's starting to get his composure back.
Yeah, you know, his field goal percentage, again, really not the greatest, but shooting the 3 ball well. But you can expect that from a player as young as him coming in. He's learning. He's figuring out the college game.
And second shot is good. 21-13 to score. 7-point lead for the Rebels. Browns working off of the press by Jackie Johnson. Johnson's giving him some good pressure. Ozabar has the ball now. Ozabar looking around, passes it back to Brown. Brown driving to the hoop. Nope, pass it to the wing. Shot by Ujay, no good. Rebound's going to be made by Khalifa, who brings it in for 2.
And once again, you see that, slowing it down, working for the best shot possible.
DJ will take it up for the Rebels. Pass it to Jackie Johnson. Johnson over to Whaley. Whaley over to Brooklyn Hicks. Hicks passes over to DJ at the logo. Back to Hicks. Hicks. Bounce pass over to Boone. Boone double team. Now Hicks double team. Pass it around. Going to be a 3-point shot by Jackie Johnson. No good. Right at the shot clock buzzer. Going to be taking it up for that. Aggies is Martinez. Martinez going over to the hoop. Passes it back to Ozabar, who shoots a 3-pointer. No good. Probably should have gone to travel there, Martinez. The crowd was moaning and groaning, but no call.
Well, Ryan, ball don't lie.
Pass over to Hicks. Hicks, baseline, no good. Ugly shot, but the rebound's up and good for Wab Whaley, so he can call it an assist, maybe in some people's books. 23-15 to score. Brown takes it up for the Aggies. Brown over to Ozabar. Ozabar looking around for someone to pass to. Finds Martinez. Martinez overshoots it, but he does find Uduje, who knocks it down for 2. They'll take it down. It's going to be a pass over to Jackie Johnson at the wing. Bounce pass to Boone. Now switching the ball around. Whaley has the ball. Driving to the hoop. Tries to go for a big slam. Can't get it. And then Caleb Boone gets the rebound. Tries to go for a slam, but gets fouled. Won't make it. It will be 2 shots after the media timeout here. But UNLV's up 23-17. Utah State looks like they're getting a punch or 2, but UNLV's coming back with a couple haymakers.
Yeah, you know, Utah State, like I said, they're slowing it down, and they're starting to play some really stifling defense here on UNLV, making them really work for the shot.
UNLV up 23-17, but UNLV switching the players up a lot, putting in a lot of different players so far. There's been 8 players that have been put in for UNLV.
Well, when you play a fast transition team like this, you want to make sure your guys are fresh. So they're trying to bring in, making sure you're getting fresh legs all the time. Now with Utah State slowing down, you might see them put their starting five back in, hold them for a bit, and see if they can bait Utah into more of those transition turnovers.
Talk about a little bit about Rob Whaley so far as 4 points, 3 rebounds, helping UNLV keep possession of the ball. Also, I like the aggressiveness. He tried to go for a big slam in the last possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that spark off the bench. You know, those 6 men, they can come in, they can score, get you a bucket, bring the fire back to the lineup.
Yeah, but I mean, personally for me, I don't know if you agree. I like Whaley working from the post. I would rather have him at the post than in the wing. What do you think?
No, absolutely. With him driving there, especially, he just drives in and he's ready to go for the bucket. On that dunk, he was ready to do it. So having that aggressiveness, especially in the post, super important for the Rebels in this game.
So far for UNLV, both Boone brothers combined so far 0 points. So neither of them have been on the board yet. I expect them to get on the board and make a big presence in the rest of this game. Still 30 minutes plus to go. What do you think of the Boone brothers so far today?
I mean, you got to think, the Aggies know these guys. They game plan for this. Their game plan is probably to stop these brothers. So as they go forward into the game, you're going to see the Boone brothers probably get more opportunities, especially in transition.
Yeah, you're a big plus-minus guy. You told me in the pregame meet. That's my favorite stat. Both of them combined so far for 0. So not up, not down. So pretty even.
And that's good, you know, because they've taken a couple shots, missed them, but that means they're not giving up points on the other end. That's really important. If you're UNLV, I mean, put your foot back down on the gas. You know, Utah State, you still have them on their back foot.
And leading the game so far in efficiency is actually DJ Thomas. So far 11 so far, plus 11 this early in the game.
And that doesn't surprise me, you know, it is just amazing. You get a kid that young. I mean, plus 11 in a college game, he's going to be something really special.
Now Caleb Boone's going for 3 for his first shot is good, and puts the Boone brothers on the scoreboard. Good job there by Caleb Boone. Gained the rebound opportunity after the dunk that was well defended by Utah State on Rob Whaley as the second shot is up and good. And Utah State, they were not afraid at all of that dunk by Rob Whaley, and I would have been afraid. Rob Whaley, 6'7" junior. Big guy, too. Now Brown takes it up, passes it to Osborne. Looking around, passes it over to DJ. DJ driving to the hoop. It's going to be stripped away by Rob Whaley. It's going to be a jump ball. But what a defensive play there by Rob Whaley Jr.
Again, that spark plug off the bench. He's going to come in. He's going to get you blocks. He's going to get you those buckets. He's just going to bring that fire to the lineup you need at times.
Well, like he stole the ball midway going up for the layup. That was rare. Justin Webster back in the game. Swings it over around. Going to go over to DJ Thomas. Now back up top is Luis Rodriguez. Back over to Justin Webster. Webster back over to Luis Rodriguez. Gives a little lob pass to Whaley. Whaley passes over to the corner to Luis Rodriguez for 3, and he nails it.
Whaley was being aggressive down in the post, got the guy open, and immediately hit the open corner shot.
Now Brown passes the ball over to Templin, and he's going to go up. And he's going to have a little bit of trouble. Gets fouled, gets it, and 1. Templin looked like he was having trouble in the paint, then turned it into dominating the paint, scoring 2 points, gained and 1 opportunity in his first minute back on the court.
Getting really lucky with that shot there. Again, Ryan, I told you, that transition, you know, that offense can be dangerous. That was not a good first shot he put up. He got lucky getting that rebound.
Got lucky to get the rebound, but came back up for 2 points. Templin shoots it up. No good. UNLV has a 28-19 lead here, just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Justin Webster has the ball in the wing, passes it over to DJ Thomas, back over to Webster in the wing. Now passes it to Whaley at the corner. Whaley working the post, going up for 2, and nails it! Rob Whaley Jr. working the post beautifully tonight on offense and on defense.
I mean, 6 points, 5 assists, and a rebound as the 6th man. That's exactly what you want as a coach.
Osborne running things at the wing, playing the post at the wing. Now passes it around. Bad pass, but DJ kind of recovers, gets it, passes it over to Martinez. Martinez, step back, 3-pointer, money! Ian Martinez from downtown, fade away. Great job, contested as well.
But on that possession, that was some of that carelessness we've seen some Ozabor. Watch again. He's not going to be safe with the ball.
Caleb Boone back in the game, gets the ball, passes over to Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez back over to Thomas. Thomas to Boone. Boone over to Rodriguez. Now gives it to Webster. Webster back to Rodriguez. Now back to Webster from beyond the arc. Webster in and out. Rebound by Martinez. Martinez going to take it up himself. At the wing. Goes over to the corner. Going to be a foul on Caleb Boone. Ticky-tack, but it was a foul.
By rule of the book, absolutely, but he kind of baited him into that. Again, he was just trying to get to the corner, impeded the path.
9:01 remaining in the first half. 30-22 UNLV lead. Going into the game is Caleb Boone. Leaving the game is Rob Whaley. Great job. He's getting some standing ovation from the crowd for his performance in the game so far. And Martinez passes it over to Johnson. Johnson back over to Martinez. Martinez fade away from deep 2-point range. It's good. Martinez is heating up. Like you said, that spark play. Thomas passes it over to Boone. Boone back to Webster. Webster driving to the hoop. It didn't really travel. Got close to it. Pass over to Caleb Boone. Caleb Boone goes up, makes the shot. There's going to be a blocking foul on Carson Tempton. Could have an opportunity to get an extra point there. But wow. Webster looked a little bit close to traveling there, I think, Alex.
If the refs didn't call it, I mean, he was close. He's faked out the defenders, brought the guy open, and was able to allow Boone to drive in and get that bucket.
Because I was about to call it, and I was like, there's no call. But 32-25 the score. Caleb Boone goes up, makes the shot, has a chance to get the and one right now. 8:39 remaining in the first half. Boone taking his time. They won't count down here at the Thompson map. The shot is good. 33-25 the score. Rob Whaley goes right back in for Caleb Boone. Little weird sequence there. Boone just went in for one possession for Whaley. And Whaley comes back in after one possession out. A little weird there, Alex.
Coach Kruger might not like what he saw on that one possession matchup-wise. Decided to just switch it back.
Now it's going to be Johnson. Pass over to the corner to Martinez. Martinez from deep 2-point range is good. They need to review that because his foot was on the line. They're going to mark it as 3, but wait till the next intermission or break because that was definitely a 2-point shot. We saw it. We had the better angle than the referee there. Boone has the ball. Passes it back to Justin Webster. Webster bounce passes it to Boone. Back to Webster. Webster from beyond the arc. No good. Loose ball. And there's going to be a call. It's going to be on UNLV. Someone reached over. It's going to be Luis Rodriguez. There's a timeout on the court. 33-28 to score. I think they need to look over that 3-point shot. It looked like, and where my view was, that Martinez's foot was on the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but Martinez, man, 12 points already. This is that spark plug I talked about. He is a transfer. So he originally went to Utah straight out of high school, then to Maryland, now transferring here. So he's been all over the place.
You see the referees right now, they are looking at a monitor. So I think that they're at least going to be looking at that 3-point shot. Because from up here, it looked like that foot was completely on the line when he faded away.
Yeah, we'll see what the refs go with here. Remember, you need that indisputable evidence. And if there's not, they'll keep that as a 3. But, I mean, Utah State really starting to hit their threes, or really Martinez starting to hit his threes.
You talked about Ian Martinez as a spark plug, and he's clearly been that so far in these last couple minutes of play.
Yeah, again, I mean, he exploded for that 28-point game in Santa Clara. I mean, he seems to be their kind of X factor in a lot of games.
Yeah, you see the umpire, the referee that's at the replay group does have the headset on, so they definitely are looking at something as there's a media timeout right now. They can look over those during these media timeouts, and I know I've been stressing it because right when I saw it, I was going to say a deep 2-point shot, and then I saw both arms go up, and I'm like, hey, I don't think that was a 3-point shot. So we'll see what happens in a minute here as there's a little man competition. But for UNLV, I still think playing very well. Rob Whaley, I think, has been the theme so far the last couple minutes of the game coming back from the media timeout from the 10-minute mark.
I mean, coming in with just so much fire. Again, just the 6 points, but the 5 rebounds. He's playing that hustle ball. You're seeing him attack the rim, get the aggressiveness, and play good defense. Now, if you're the Rebels, though, you're going to need to get a defensive guard on Martinez the way he's starting to shoot the ball. You need to have a guy on him at all times at this point.
And Whaley is tied right now with DJ Thomas with a plus 11 right now in efficiency so far in the game, and you can clearly see defense making steals, making blocks, kind of ripped it off of a DJ going up for 2. Unbelievable play. Now it's going to be, can you do it throughout the whole entire game? A lot of these players have sparks. Now the great players are able to do it throughout an entire game. So
Absolutely. I mean, and with the Boone brothers, you got to think of the opposite. You can only hold them for so long. They are going to get working. It's going to start happening for them. I think as the half winds down, you're going to see a lot more of them in the offense.
it looks like we're going back into things right now. Utah State's still under the bench, and they're saying it's good from 3. Wow.
They must have had an angle we didn't. They saw it, so.
Now what I think possibly could have happened is that right foot might have been lifted.
Yes.
Because from this angle, that foot was down.
And especially on the step backs there, you're launching off of only 1 foot.
Yeah.
And that's all Martinez has been hitting, too, is those step backs.
Because also, if you shoot the ball, his foot has to be, if it's up and the other one's down behind the arc, it's counted as a 3-point. So it's going to be a 3-point play there from Martinez. And he's going to be taking it up for the Aggies. He's been heating up last couple minutes of play. Johnson has the ball. Passes it back to Martinez. Martinez over to Osborne. Double team. Passes over to Johnson. Straight away 3. Makes it. 33-31. The Aggies have cut the deficit to 2. Webster taking it up. Thomas is out of the game right now. Pass over to Jackie Johnson. Jackie Johnson. Bounce pass to Caleb Boone. Goes up for a dunk, but gets hit from behind from Isaac Johnson. He'll get the 2 shots instead.
And Utah State coming within 2, you got to think, this is a team, they've won 14 straight. They know how to win. They know how to get it going. They know how to come back. So for UNLV, this is where you got to keep your foot on the gas because the Aggies, they'll beat you a bunch of different ways.
Michaela Boone's first shot is up, and it is good. Splashes in to make the score 34-31. But I mean, UNLV had a really hot start, but a couple of streaky sequences for Utah State to climb back into the game. Second shot by Boone is good to make the score 35-31.
I mean, not only that, Utah State seems to not be able to miss from beyond the arc right now. And, I mean, that's the name of the game. If you can start hitting those threes, you can climb back into a game right away. Look at the Warriors in their third quarters during those dynasty years.
Now Brown's going to take it up for the Aggies. 7:20 to go in the first half. Brown over to the right side to a Duje. Duje back up top to Martinez. Martinez over to Osborne. Osborne working the post, going to the basket, and can't get it in for 2. Rebound by Rob Whaley. Good job contesting it was Luis Rodriguez. Jackie Johnson at the free throw line working, passes it over to Whaley. Whaley working the post on Osborne. Goes up for 2 and gets it. Finds him and gets it in for 2. Now, we didn't go into this matchup expecting Osborne and Rob Whaley being a matchup that we'll watch for, but looks like it is, and Whaley's clearly winning it.
Osborne really not having a great game at the moment, so only 2 points and assist.
Now Osborne goes up for a dunk and misses it. Rebound's going to be by Webster. Webster goes up to the hoop, puts it in for 2. 39-31. The Rebels have contained the great Osborne, and they're getting loud right now in the Thomas and Mack Center. Brown going up to the hoop. Goes up for 2, gets it. Slips right through the defender, Jackie Johnson, that time. Johnson bit, and Brown was able to go right through it. 6 minutes to go, 39-33.
That's what you got to do if you're the Rebels. Again, capitalize on those transition mistakes. They go on streaks like that and score.
Whaley working the post yet again. Double teamed. Osborne tips it. It's going to go out of bounds. UNLV ball. 5:51 remaining in the first half. Jackie Johnson out. DJ Thomas back in for the last 5 minutes of play. So, goal there. Hey, have a media timeout. Give them some rest. And then extend that rest a little bit. Get them back into the game.
No, absolutely. I mean, the Rebels, they're starting to push. Like I told you, they're going to go on streaks too. That's what this team is about, transition.
Now Boone over to DJ. Now swinging it around to Whaley. Whaley from the corner. Tries to dunk over two people. Can't get it, but gets fouled. If he got that dunk, holy moly. It's going to be 2 shots for Whaley.
Utah State foul. That's number 4, Ian Martinez. His first.
This Utah State team, and you talk about like there should be some negatives, right, with their efficiency. The only person that is not at positive right now is Osborne. So far, 0 in efficiency right now.
And that's surprising because, again, he leads them in most statistical categories, not having the greatest game right now. Whaley, probably the driving factor behind that.
Now Whaley's first shot is no good. They talked about in practice on a couple days ago about how important Whaley is and how they want to get him more involved, but I don't know anyone can expect what he's doing so far today.
Playing just a great game, both sides of the floor, having that hustle, just having that fire. He seems to just be bullying in the post at the moment.
This is both free throws, and it's going to be Utah State taking it up. Brown going up, going to pass it to DJ. DJ driving to the hoop, going to have to float it, and he won't get it. Loose ball, tipping around like a pinball. It's going to be got by Osborne. Osborne's going to go for 2 and get fouled, but that was a pinball action with the ball right there, going all over the place.
Loose ball can happen like that in the paint. You don't know who's coming up with that.
Now Whaley will get the foul. Osborne will get the better of him on this one, and he'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, right. I don't even know if I'd call that getting the better of him. That was just kind of a scrub, going for the ball. That's just one of those happenstance things.
First shot's good. Some substitutions going to be Darius Brown going out. They're going to put in Javon Jackson for his first appearance in the game. The second shot is up and good. 39-35 is the score as DJ Thomas will take it up. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yeah, and DJ Thomas back in the game. I told you, he plays so many minutes for them.
DJ slips. It's going to be a jump ball, it looks like. But he slipped hard on the ground. He gets up easily. It looked like the traction between the shoe and the floor and him trying to go to the basket all slipped at the same time. It's going to be Utah State ball.
Well, and DJ, being a little bit of an undersized guard, when he drives to the hoop like that, he's getting super low to the ground. And that can happen, you just hit too far the side of your foot and you're hitting the deck.
Ian Martinez going to take it up for the Aggies as Darius Brown's out for the first time of the game. Martinez passes it behind him to a DJ for 3, and he nails it. 39-38 to score. Utah State within 1. DJ passes it back to Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez taking a couple screens. Now passes it back to DJ. Bounce pass to Whaley. Whaley going to work the post again on Albazor. Working it. He's going to do a little fadeaway, and it tips around. Doesn't go in. Loose ball. Give me rebound by Luis Rodriguez. Going to go up for a dunk. No, he's going to use the backboard and lay it in for 2. 41-38. Rebels have a 3-point lead. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Martinez takes it up. Gonna be stripped away. And Luis Rodriguez, now he goes for the dunk, but he gets fouled on this one. Give me 2 shots here. Hit hard there with Luis Rodriguez. Takes him a second to get up. Great play there by Luis Rodriguez. Gets the ball. Goes up for the dunk and gets fouled by Ian Martinez. I think going for a dunk, that's the safest way to get fouled. It's not, not the safest falling down wise, but points wise it is.
And Martinez, you look at the stat sheet, he has a really quiet 11 right now, but in these past couple possessions, he's starting to heat up, really kind of be that presence they need on the court to stop this Utah State push.
First shot is good by Rodriguez. Starting to cool down Martinez, they put him on the bench, and they put in their guard, Darius Brown. And then for UNLV, Caleb Boone enters back in. Second shot good by Rodriguez, 43-38 to score. Brown takes it up. Brown to wing, gives it to Osborne. Osborne passes it back to Jackson. Jackson separates and gives it back to Osborne, now back over to Templin. Templin passes it over to DJ, who gets the ball tipped away by Luis Rodriguez with 13 seconds left on the shot clock.
Playing stifling defense there from Rodriguez. That would have been his second steal in the last 2 possessions.
Now Pass over to Brown. Brown with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Passes it back to DJ. Now back over to Brown. Gives over to Ozabor, who gets the ball tipped away with 2 seconds to go, but it goes off him. It'll be UNLV basketball with 3:50 to go in the first half, 43-38. UNLV's defense is what's been showcased last couple possessions.
And Ryan, I'm not even sure if that was a tip. Ozabor looks like he just lost the ball, saw the shot clock running down, and Utah State, when you get a transition team like this and you do really slow them down, you have more of those turnovers. They struggle to get the ball in the basket more. Ozabor just really not having a great game.
Ozabor ain't having an off day, but that's why it's a team. It's not called the Utah State Gray Ozabors. It's the Utah State Aggies, and they have a team that surrounds them. And every team, like their best player, doesn't always have the best game, but that's what top 25 teams do. They find ways to win. And right now, UNLV, they're up top right now, 5 points against them.
No, absolutely. I mean, Utah State shooting the 3 ball great right now, especially for me and Martinez. And that's the kind of talent you have from a guy like that. Martinez playing for the Utes and then playing for Maryland, originally from Costa Rica. He's experienced. He knows how to calm down, shoot the ball. That's the kind of guy you want in a game like this.
So looking over your favorite stat, the most efficient player on the court so far for the Rebels, it's changed. Luis Rodriguez, plus 16, making great plays on defense, has a steal, is able to make plays, has 3 offensive rebounds, and that's a big category, offensive rebounds. And he has a couple baskets so far. The point total right now is, he has 13, leads the team right now with 13 points.
Well, and Ryan, we were talking about Boone and Ozabor coming into this game. We knew Rodriguez was good, but did we really think he was going to have a game like this?
Hey, Rodriguez and Rob Whaley, those two really dominating the paint this game.
Let's give a warm welcome to returning players of today's Rebels.
With just under 4 minutes to go in the first half, what does Utah State need to do to get back into this one? And it might be without much of a Ozabor.
I mean, when you're a transition team, you live and die by that. I think they've got to commit to that. Keep pushing the ball. You've seen them slow down a lot. I think you've really got to start pushing. Make UNLV get tired. If you're wanting to get back into this game, catch them on their back foot. But UNLV doing a great job capitalizing on those mistakes in transition.
We're back to play here, 43-38. 3:50 remaining in the first half. UNLV trying to go into the second half with a lead, and Utah State, they're trying to go into the break, at least either keeping it even, keeping it close, because they want to go bounce back in the second half.
I mean, if you're Utah State going into the half, even being down 8-5, I mean, that would be a good thing because they have not played their best half of basketball. Absolutely.
DJ Thomas takes it up for the Rebels. Gets a screen from Boone, goes to the basket. No, he's going to pass it back to Kalen Boone. Boone loses the ball but gets it at the free throw line. Pass over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez working the paint, going up for 2. No good. Loose ball, rebound. Check that. That was Caleb Boone, as there's a pass across the court to Ozabor, but that didn't work. Rebels get the rebound. It's going to be Jackie Johnson, gets the ball in the corner, shoots a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound by Aduje. Now we're going by really quickly here, Alex. We talked about shooting it before the 10 seconds as the Aggies commit a backcourt violation with Aduje passing it behind them to Darius Brown. I know the ball went off the foot, but he still passed it behind them to Brown.
And that was 2 possessions right there in transition. Utah State doing what I thought they needed to do, but again, mistake after mistake. You can't have that, but now we see Keelan Boone down.
That was what I was about to bring up, a little scary sight there. Keelan Boone injured and getting looked at the side. We'll keep you updated on that when we hear word. Whaley's into the game for him. Johnson passes it to Caleb Boone. Caleb, double team, tries to work it. He does. Skyhook left side doesn't work. Interesting shot selection there.
I think he wanted a call.
It's going to be Jackson taking it up. Jackson, bounce pass to Ozabor. Ozabor, guarded by Whaley. There's the board, looking around, holding the ball for a while, gives it to the DJ who shoots it, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound by the Rebels, DJ Thomas will take it up. DJ at the wing. DJ gonna travel to the hoop, no good. Gonna be a rebound by a DJ, gonna pass it to Brown. Brown over to the corner, to Jackson for three, no good. Rebound by the Rebels yet again. Gonna be DJ taking it up. It's not time traveling. We didn't go backwards. Just the same exact thing's been happening over and over again. DJ has the ball at the wing. Gets a screen by Whaley. Going around, gives it over to Rodriguez. Back over to Boone. Boone back to Rodriguez. Then gives it up top. Now swings it around to Whaley, who slams it in for two. A lot of good ball movement there. Finds Wob Whaley. Whaley wide open. Right next to the rim, and he slams it in for two. Makes the score 48-38. And 45-38 with a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Brown driving to the hoop. Gets blocked by Rob Whaley. Wow, what a block by Whaley. Passes it back around. Whaley at the three-point line. Ditches it over to Boone, who slams it in for two. Two slam dunks in a row. First one by Whaley. Second time, he passed it over to Caleb Boone, who slammed it in for two. But don't forget that turnover that Whaley caused to get that shot up. 47-38, 9-point lead for the Rebels. The momentum is shifted over to UNLV again. Brown with a minute remaining. Passes it around, gives it to Aduja at the wing. Aduja working the paint, going up for two, works it around. Good shot, goes under Caleb Boone there. Now 42 seconds remaining. About 20 seconds separating shot clock and game clock as there's a timeout made by UNLV. Holy moly, Alex. Couple of crazy sequences there.
Yeah, I mean, that bucket that Utah State got there, they needed that. You got the crowd yelling, UNLV, all momentum in their favor. They needed that one, and it's good they got it. But UNLV pushing the tempo, beating the Aggies in their own game of just transition, stealing the ball, running it down, and getting the bucket.
Rob Whaley, Luis Rodriguez, and Caleb Boone, I think those three players have dominated this game. And that's why UNLV is up right now. Rob Whaley, last couple of possessions, I wish I had a cap, I would tip it.
You know, and you cannot be quiet about DJ either. 5 assists. I mean, you're seeing him dish the ball like you would see a veteran doing. He is watching for that open guy every single time he has the ball.
A lot of good efficiency by the Rebels. 3 players at plus 10 or over. DJ, Luis Rodriguez, and Rob Whaley. All 3 of them over 10 in the efficiency mark.
And the Rebels are just finding the open guy in the paint. I mean, now you might want to slow it down. Try and work for this last shot.
47-40. The score, Rodriguez passes it around. Gonna give it to DJ. DJ, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it over to Rodriguez. Now over to the corner to Cottrell. Cottrell swings over to the other wing across the court as DJ takes a long 3. No good. Loose balls. Gonna be tipped off of. Gonna be off of Darius Brown. UNLV ball. And Utah's not happy about it. Now there's a correction on the call. It's gonna be off UNLV. I think there's a time for a booth review. And it looks like there might be. Oh no, Caleb Boone's gonna go in for Isaiah Cottrell. They want to control him for that one possession, see if he can make a shot. Now 15 seconds to go. Brown takes it up. 10 seconds on the game clock. Now 5 seconds to go. Brown. He's going to have to take it himself. No, he's going to bounce past it to the board and takes a weird-looking shot. And that will end the half exactly how it's looked so far for Utah State. Weird passes, bad opportunities. UNLV's up 47-40, but for Utah State's credit, they're a much better team than we saw in the first half. But UNLV, they got to do a lot better in the second half to keep this and maintain it.
I mean, and I think if you're Utah State, you call yourself lucky to be only down 7. You had a couple of those streaky threes, but, I mean, UNLV really just controlling the game.
So for the second half, couple things. What's going on with Caleb Boone? We'll get you that update. UNLV, Rob Whaley, Luis Rodriguez, and Caleb Boone, those 3 playing excellent. Let's see how they do in the second half. And also DJ Thomas. He's playing great at point guard, spreading the wealth around to everyone.
You know, and that's been his game. Getting the ball to the right spot, especially when, I mean, you're at the top of the key and you have a guy wide open on the post. You're not even looking at him and throwing it down. That's a veteran play. To see a kid that young have court vision like that is just impressive.
And then for Utah State, not what they've wanted so far, but bright spots have been found. Ian Martinez, I think it's been their biggest so far. He's been knocking down three-pointers, made that fadeaway three-pointer that I couldn't believe that he made. He has so far 12 points in the game and leads the team in scoring.
No, Martinez, you know, when Ozabar's not having a good game, Brown really not getting the assists, you'd think you need that microwave that can just cook on its own. And that's what he's been doing. He'll do a little dribble combo move, step back into the three, and he doesn't seem to be able to miss.
We'll be back for the second half of coverage. UNLV up 47-40 at half. Welcome back to Thomas Mack Center. 47-40 is the score. UNLV is up. Alex, Groat, and I back with the Scarlet Grays' first coverage of the new year. Alex, first half. I want to get a little reflection of the game, but let's get some from you. What are your thoughts broadcasting for the first half of the basketball game?
I mean, I'm just glad to be a part of things, glad to be here. You know, I'm having a great time calling this game with you. This is a whole lot of fun.
So if you're interested in covering games for the Scarlet Gray, we have writing opportunities, we have broadcasting opportunities, we have multiple photographers at every game here as well. A lot of opportunity here in student journalism at UNLV. We're back at it. It's going to be DJ Thomas taking it up. Pass over to Kalen Boone's good sight because he was a little hurt there in the back end in the first half. Thomas has the ball at the free throw line, passes it back to Kalen Boone. Boone steps back, gets tipped away and blocked by Ozabor. Iffy first half of play, but starts off the second half with a block in the first possession. Now it's far left, passes over to Ozabor. Now Ozabor's got to turn it over right away. I spoke a little too soon. DJ takes it up, passes over to Kalen Boone. Boone from beyond the arc. Money! I should say Boone! I really should. They'll go into the little puns, but not puns. Three-pointer by Kalen Boone. As there's a little bit of a travel. Yes, sir. Travel by Darius Brown. He looked like he was running. He looked like he was running away from the cops and said, "What did I do?"
He was looking for the contact there, but I mean, in a play like that, you're just coming down the floor. It's just incidental.
He tried to get contact, but didn't dribble. He just kept on running with the ball, and it was like, "Oh wait, hey guys, like why? There should be a foul." Ball's gonna go back to UNLV. DJ taking it up, pass to the left side to Kalen Boone. Boone bounce pass to his brother. Caleb Boone's gonna work the post and get it in for two. Double teamed, he doesn't care. He can get it over everyone with his height. Caleb Boone, 6'9", fifth year out of Oklahoma State. 52-40 is the score. That is a three-pointer that is good by Ian Martinez.
He has been shooting the lights out this game, Ryan. I mean, you cannot leave him open like that.
Now DJ Thomas passes it back to Caleb, then back over to Kalen Boone. Kalen Boone passes it over to DJ Thomas. DJ passes it over to Caleb Boone. Caleb passes it over to Webster. Now corner three by Luis Rodriguez is money. Luis Rodriguez from beyond the arc makes the score 55-43 as a quick possession turns to a foul. Isaac Johnson got to the hoop quick. Wow, that was like 2-3 seconds he got down.
Yeah, you know, after that three of your Utah State, you're trying to push that ball, so it makes sense why they're running down as fast as they can.
And Kalen Boone looked like he was a little ginger on one of his knees, and he's right now, his hands are on his knees. I think they might need to take him out again, might need to get him looked at, but look like he's a little shaken up from that play, Alex.
Yeah, and, you know, they look like they're about to have Whaley come in for him, which would not be the worst thing the way Whaley has been playing this game.
First shot is up, and it's good. Johnson now, Rob Whaley goes back in. And he got a little bit of a cheer from the crowd when he goes back in. 55-44 is the score after the first free throw is good by Johnson. Second shot is up, and it's good. Whaley passes it over to DJ, and Thomas will take it up. Thomas passes it left side to Webster. Webster over to Whaley. Whaley regroups, passes it back to DJ up top. DJ takes a mid-range jumper, sinks it, and gets fouled! He took that at a 180-degree angle, took the contact, shot it up, was a prayer, and the prayer was answered.
That almost looked like a throw, Ryan. That looked a little Mahomey up there.
Oh no. Oh no. We gotta clip that.
Luis Rodriguez, too, only 3 points away from his season high of 19 with 17 left to go in the half. We could see him get into 20, maybe even 30.
Now DJ Thomas for his free throw. It's up and good. 58-45 is the score, but come on, don't Mahomey. Now we can just speed up the podcast, speed up the broadcast if there's a foul going to be on Luis Rodriguez. He's not happy about the call. They never are.
You know, Ryan, I'm not too happy about that call either. Darius Brown has been playing downhill to the point where he's getting out of control. I mean, he just started a trip, and Luis happened to be there.
He has runs. He just tries to run to the basket, and sometimes he doesn't dribble. That's why he got the travel last time. This time he got the call. Johnson has the ball, passes it back to Martinez. Martinez over to Brown. Brown up top, bounce pass to Azabor, goes up for two and gets this one. Great Azabor, got one. Now passes it around. Whaley gets it up top, passes it right side. Luis Rodriguez for three, no good. Rebounds by Azabor. And Azabor now passes it back up to Brown. Brown's going to get started. Started by Whaley, going to pass it up top to Azabor. Azabor gets fouled by Whaley, and he'll get two shots. But you're about to say something right before.
Well, I mean, when you're going downhill like that because they are out of control, and then you're watching Rodriguez and Darius getting a little chippy down there.
Yeah, and another two, this has been the matchup of the game. I really think has been Ozabor and Whaley. Those two, they've been going at it. Whaley's kind of been having the upper, but second half, new matchup looks like Ozabor's trying to find his rhythm.
Yeah, you know, that's
first shot goes in.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Ryan. Ozabor coming out with a little bit of a different chip on his shoulder, it's seeming. He's getting towards the bucket, picking those better shots. He's not being so lazy with the ball like he was in the first half when he was turning it over.
The shot is up, and it's good. 58-49 to score. Thomas takes it up top. Passes it right side over to the wing to Webster. Webster, triple teamed in the zone, finds DJ Thomas. Now kicks over to the corner to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back over to DJ. Wide open for three, in and out. Loose ball, loose for a while, still loose. Tipping all around, it's still loose. Gonna be rebounded by Kalen Boone. He's getting a foul going up for two. That was the longest loose ball I've ever seen. Just tipped by everyone for about 5 to 6 seconds there, Alex.
Man, that was a scary one, too, because Whaley hit the deck and people were jumping all around him. I think Rodriguez might have landed on him at first, but gladly they both come out of that okay, and the Rebels are able to get the ball.
It was a game of hot potato and the floor is lava at the same time because no one wanted to step on Whaley that was down for a little bit, not because he was hurt, just because he tripped and fell, as the first shot is no good. But if you looked at it, like Whaley, he was just down there, and he's 6'7", so this is a 6'7" guy that just like you can't touch because you don't want to hurt him.
And that's a lot of the floor you can't touch.
Yeah, and especially right under the hoop. That was a dangerous play. Just goodness, everyone's okay. And here's the second shot by Boone. It's good. So it's going to be a 10-point lead for the Rebels. 59-49 is the score. Justin Webster exits the game. Going into the game, Jackie Johnson. And Johnson's one of those players that really brings in a defensive presence to the team.
Yeah, you know, and when you're happening to score here like UNLV is, you want to bring that defensive guy in.
Now Brown kicks over to the wing to Falslev. Now back over to Martinez passes it over to Ozagood. Ozagood goes up, gets fouled by Whaley again, and now Ozabor's really starting to get to the line, and that also creates foul trouble for Whaley at the same time.
Yeah, Ryan, I'm not really happy with that call either. You know, he had his hands straight down. It looked like he caught all ball to me, but, you know, some of the best post players, part of their game is drawing that foul. I mean, you look at Joel Embiid, how many free throws he averages a game, and he's coming off his first MVP.
The first shot is good, cutting it within single digits. Now, Whaley's out. Now, Caleb Boone goes in. A little too much foul trouble there for Whaley. Let me check what the number is right now after that.
And the way Whaley's been playing,
3 fouls.
You want to save him for the end of this game.
First shot is up. It's good for Ozabor. So now it's 59-51. DJ Thomas takes it up. 16 minutes remaining in the game. Thomas gets chopped a little bit, passes over to Johnson. Johnson over to Boone. Boone, now he's double team, passes over to Johnson. Johnson, corner three. Money! Jackie Johnson! Jackie Johnson puts the Rebels back up by double digits. Now Brown looks like he got away with maybe of a carryover, but no call. Martinez steps back, three-pointer, money! Ian Martinez, he shoots better when he fades away than when he's open and just shoots it upright.
Honestly, right now, it doesn't look like it matters. That man is finding nylon every time the ball leaves his hands.
62-54 to score. Johnson, bounce pass over to DJ, now swings over to the corner to Kalen Boone. Boone, deep two-pointer, air ball. Going around, false left, passes it behind Brown. Brown has to regroup and pass it over across the court to Martinez. Martinez double teamed over in the corner, switches over to single, and now he's going to take a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound by Khalif Sako, but can't get it in. It's going to go back to the Rebels. Rebound by Kalen Boone. It's going to be a deep pass, wide open. Was Caleb Boone just sitting there under the hoop? No, I didn't see him. No one saw him. But DJ Thomas did, one of the shortest guys on the court. Gets it in and gets an extra shot after the break. So 64-54 to score. Caleb Boone's going to get an extra shot after we get back from a media timeout. Now, this is looking really good for UNLV, Alex. I think everything's going their way.
And I mean, DJ there, that's his 7th assist. I mean, it's almost like he has trackers on his players on the court. I mean, he's seeing everybody who's open anytime they are.
A lot of different moments in this game, but if you take all, it looks like UNLV's leading in this, UNLV's leading in that. And the only thing that UNLV hasn't been great in today has been the three-point ball, but they still have 3 that they've made. They got a couple from Jackie Johnson, got a couple from Luis Rodriguez, and they got 1 from Kalen Boone.
Yeah, and I mean, Rodriguez, when he's been open, I mean, he shot a couple of those from Summerlin, and they're going in. I mean, if he even gets closer, gets the little bit of a contest, I'm happy with that shot from him. But Martinez, though, on the other end, he can't miss right now, it seems like. Shooting those threes, step back, stationary, it is just going in.
And now Osborne has those 10 points in. All the great players, they will get theirs. I mean, if you can limit them, that's excellent, but they will get theirs. But Ian Martinez right now, 18 points. He's been great from beyond the arc. He has 6 3-pointers so far.
Yeah. 6. Yeah, and, you know, like we said earlier in the game, too, Osborne will get his, just like they're saying. You can only slow him down for so long. So I'm not surprised he's starting to score here, but Martinez really kind of carrying the Aggies right now. If he goes cold, they could be in trouble.
It definitely could. So 14:55 remaining, 10-point lead for the Rebels. They have a chance to extend it to 11 with a Caleb Boone free throw after the wide open. Just look what happened. It was a 5v4 pretty much when Utah State had the ball. And Caleb Boone, he was close to midcourt. He just went all the way down under the basket. No one saw him. And when DJ got the rebound, he was going down the court, threw it like 70 feet across, and just found Caleb Boone wide open under the basket. And Caleb Boone was smart. Sat there, waited for the contact, and put it in for 2.
Yeah, no, Ryan, I know I made the joke, but that one truly was a little Mahomey. He didn't even look at him, chucked it right over the defense. He was wide open. But the talent from a young player like that, I keep saying it, that is one of the best attributes you can have, especially if you want to play at the next level. Coaches will love a guy who can find the open shot.
64-54 to score. Boone has a chance to make it 65-54. There's a shot. It's up and it trickles down. No good. So 64-54 to score. 14:50 remaining in regulation. Jimmy Brown taking it down. Pass over to Martinez. Martinez, the leading scorer for the team. Passes over to Ozaga and Ozabor, and he knocks it down for 2. So now he's really starting to get it going here in the second half. Cuts it down to single digits. DJ will take it out. Pass over left side to Jackie Johnson. Johnson, bounce pass over to Boone. Boone, double team, pass over to the wing to his brother, Kalen Boone. Now over to the corner for 3, no good by Jackie Johnson. 64-56, 14 minutes remaining in regulation. Brown taking his time on this one. Passes it over to Martinez. Martinez double teamed. Gonna step back and a pass over to Ozabor. Ozabor passes it to false left. False left does a little floater, can't get it in. Loose ball, gonna be rebounded by Ozabor. He's gonna be fouled on the ground by DJ Thomas.
Yeah, and here we go. Ozabor, like we said, he's getting his. You know, he's wide open there. He just puts the ball up and it's going in. On that drive from Falslev, I mean, you had Ian Martinez wide open on the arc. I'm surprised he didn't kick that out, especially because he looked him down.
64-56, just under 14 minutes to go. Ozabor gets it started, passes over to the corner. Brown will shoot a three-pointer, no good. Rebound's going to be by the Aggies, going to find Martinez deep. He doesn't make this one. He's out 6 for 8 from beyond the arc. And it'll be rebounded by Caleb Boone, and it'll be passed over to DJ Thomas to get things started. 20 seconds to go in the shot clock and 13:30 to go in regulation. Now, an errant pass by Boone leads to a dunk, a slam dunk with a little windmill action by Ian Martinez to cut the deficit to 6.
You don't want to see that if you're UNLV. He's starting to build the momentum for the Aggies right now.
Now DJ Thomas gets a screen, throws it to the corner. Caleb Boone, three-pointer, no good. Loose ball, rebounded by the Rebels. Going around is Caleb Boone. Boone passes it behind him to Rodriguez. Rodriguez now passes it back to DJ Thomas. Thomas, right wing over to Jackie Johnson. Bounce pass over to Caleb Boone. Boone, mid-range, not even close. Going to be rebounded by Brown. Brown's going to push it hard. Pass over to Ozabor, and he brings it in. Doesn't get 2 points, but he gets foul going up for the shot, and he'll get 2 shots to try to bring it down to a 4-point game.
And you're seeing the Aggies start to hit that transition offense, and it is starting to work. And where it really kills you is, I mean, UNLV is taking some poor shots right now. They're making some bad passes. And that's where these teams, these fast break teams, this is where they'll kill you.
Yeah, they like to shoot the ball under 10 seconds into the shot clock. And what we saw in the first half was not as much of that. As the first shot is up, it's good for Ozabor.
No, and that's what's going to allow Ozabor to heat up, too, is because, I mean, he's making his free throws right now. If he gets fouled on half these transitions, he's going to get those buckets from the charity stripe.
Now, Caleb Boone's exiting the game. Now, entering the game, again, is Rob Whaley. And we kind of see in the second half, the Rebels kind of have their lineup kind of set as the second shot is good compared to the first half where they were switching around for the majority of the half.
Yeah, Keelan and Caleb Boone really not playing their best ball right now either.
Now DJ taking it up with the screen from Whaley. At the wing, steps, passes over to Rodriguez at the corner. Now swings over up top to Kalen Boone. Now swings over to the wing to Jackie Johnson. Johnson makes a move. Now goes to the hoop. There's a little action, a little layup action. Can't get it in. 64-60 to score. Utah State gets the ball, passes it over to DJ for 3, wide open, doesn't make it. Offensive rebound, though, by Ozabor. Ozabor passes it up top. Going to reset right now is Ian Martinez. Martinez driving at the free throw line. Bounce pass over to Ozabor. Ozabor goes up to the hoop, but gets blocked by Kalen Boone, but no, there will be a foul. This might be on DJ. No, it's going to be on Kalen Boone. So Kalen Boone gets the foul, 2 shots for Ozabor. He's getting him right back into the game, Alex.
Yeah, and Ryan, that's another one I'm really not sure on. Ozabor hit the Euro step inside, and I thought he only got the ball, but the refs must have seen something we didn't, and that's how Ozabor's been killing him this second half, is just stepping inside and causing the Rebels to foul.
64-60 the score, and Ozabor's been getting these Aggies back into it. 14 points so far, majority of them in the second half. It really started off with that block. He set the tone early, got a block in the first possession, and then he's been carrying it on throughout the rest of the half.
No, exactly. He seems to have come out of the locker room, a new player it almost looks like. He was quiet, missing his shots. Now he seems to not be turning it over.
Yeah, because first half, he's had a lot of turnovers so far in this game. So far, he's had 4 turnovers. There's more turnovers than anyone else so far in this game. I feel like all the rest of the players have been pretty good keeping away from the turnover, but I think Ozabor kind of just going for too much sometimes, making passes that he couldn't make. But now, settled in, starting to get to the rim. He's been doing really good.
Yeah, and if you're the Rebels, I mean, this Utah State team, you can't take them lightly. They're talented. You don't win 14 in a row doing nothing. So, if you're the Rebels, you've got to stop this attack, slow it down, and play your game.
A little competition here. These are the fun ones where you put on all the oversized clothes and try to make a layup. Now, I've actually been a part of one of these competitions before. Actually, last year, the one game it didn't work. I did the tic-tac-toe.
Did you win, Ryan?
I won 3-0. I felt bad though because the other person didn't get one, and I could have made it a little bit closer, you know. The people working the game weren't very excited because now there was too much time left over in the timeout. So,
Hey, Ryan, when you're playing a game, do you play it to play it close or you play to win?
Alex, you already know that answer. We
You play to win, exactly. So I see no problem with you beating them 3-0. That's like us in intramural football.
Yeah, and a little bit of a backstory. We're teammates outside. That's how we met. We both play on the same intramural football team. Now, fun stat. Since you've been an addition to both of my intramural football teams, never lost a game.
I don't accredit that to me. I accredit that to the great team, and I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
But the first shot's no good by Ozabor. Second shot is up, and it's good. So, 3-point game, 1 possession now. It looked like UNLV was coming with in the second half, but Utah State and Ozabor just came right back into it. 3-point game here at the Thomas and Mack Center. Now DJ at the 3-point line passes it to the left side to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Boone. Boone over to his brother, Caleb Boone. Now passes over to the corner. 3-pointer up by Jackie Johnson, no good. Rebound is going to be by Ozabor, who does a little spin move, takes it down himself. DJ trying to get the little strip, can't get it. Passes it backside. Brown, 3-pointer, in and out, no good. It spun around every part of the rim and it didn't go in. And there's a little pass by DJ over to the Celebrity Row. That'll go now back to the Rebels.
I mean, and if there's anybody on that Utah State team you want in shooting that 3-ball if you're the Rebels, it's Darius Brown, under 30% on the season. But I think the Rebels really struggling here because Luis Rodriguez kind of going ice cold.
Yeah, had a really good first half. Second half, not looking like the first so far. Still a lot of time to go, 11 minutes to go. Now DJ trying to find someone to pass to, and he finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets fouled by a DJ with just under 11 minutes to go. It'll be a personal foul, and the Rebels will take it out next to their bench.
And the Rebels just really looking with a lot of miscommunications, the passes, they're not sure where to go with this ball.
Now it's going to be Jackie Johnson with the ball. Dribbles it around, passes it right side over to DJ Thomas. DJ goes right side, looking to pass someone, finds Jackie Johnson at the wing. Jackie Johnson from downtown, no good. He went for the deep shot, but casted the rod a little too far for that one.
Yeah, shooting that from Boulder City out there did not fall.
Now Brown, guarded tightly by Jackie Johnson. Now pass over to Ozabor. Ozabor with 10 seconds on the shot clock, looking for someone to pass to. Finds a DJ. DJ, guarded by, looks like Rodriguez, going throughout the wing. Shoots it from deep, not even close. Going to be rebounded by Caleb Boone, passes over to DJ Thomas. Thomas takes it up. 10 minutes to go in the half. Whaley, working the paint, gets fouled and is going to get 2 shots. Whaley not afraid to go into the paint.
Ozabor not happy about that one either, talking to his team, asking why Whaley was able to get the ball. And yeah, I mean, he got that one-on-one, and Ozabor has been not the greatest defender on Whaley, so that makes me think you're going to watch for the double team on any time they get the ball in the post now.
But you know, if there's a double team, there's going to be someone that is open. It's just simple math, simple physics.
Now, the only thing not simple about it is making that shot. I mean, UNLV, they've had some wide open shots, and they're just not falling. I mean, once those start falling on those double teams, that's when Utah State's going to go man-to-man. But if they're not falling, why would they stop doubling?
The second shot's not good by Whaley, but there is a lane violation by Obazar.
And he didn't even need to go for that, Ryan. There's nobody on his side of the key.
There was no one.
And he just went for the rebound.
There was Casper.
Yeah,
Casper was next to him.
Exactly.
So Casper drove him over the line.
Exactly.
The second shot is up, and this one's not close either. So I guess ball doesn't lie. Maybe Casper blew that one to the right a little bit. We'll see what's going on now. And you see the kid wiping down the floor a little bit, making sure that it's all clean. Ian Martinez double teamed behind the line. They want him to get a shot. Brown with 10 seconds on the clock, looking to pass to someone, having some trouble, finds Misaka finds Obazar. Spin move, going to the hoop, but too hard of a pass, and the shot clock goes out. So, shot clock violation for the Aggies. Rebels get the ball back with 9:30 to go.
Darius Brown really not looking like he's playing his best ball. It's interesting. He has a game very similar to Spurs guard Jeremy Sochan, where you're a big slasher and passer, but neither going right for him this game.
Now DJ Thomas taking this time, passing it right side to Jackie Johnson. Johnson bounce pass to Whaley. Whaley passes it over to Johnson. Johnson, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Loose ball, going to be rebounded by the Rebels. It's going to go up, no good. Another offensive rebound by the Rebels. There's going to be a foul. And then some extracurricular, no, just a loud bang at the ground. Looks like there was a foul there as Boone was trying to go up for the shot. Boone went up for the first one, and then the second one was Luis Rodriguez going up. It was just a whole bunch of bodies. All I saw was that the person in red had the ball.
Yeah, and Ryan, that's again what I'm talking about. It's the simple part is the double team. The not simple part, making the shot. UNLV having these wide open threes, not able to buy a bucket with one of them though.
So UNLV is going to get the ball from under the hoop. It'll be DJ Thomas. I'll inbound it. Finds Caleb Boone. Mid-range. Now passes it back to DJ at the baseline. DJ will work his way to the wing. Now 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Looks for someone to pass to. At the wing, bounce, passes it over to Boone. Boone back to DJ. DJ swings it over to Rodriguez, who swings it over to Jackie Johnson. Johnson gets a pass over to Boone, who dunks it right at the shot clock. They're going to have to review it. This was right at the shot clock. Now, I think that Boone might have should have just laid it up and for sure get it in time, but we're going to look at the replay here. It's going to be very close. It was Caleb Boone dunked it right at the buzzer.
Yeah, on the broadcast and on the replay, we're going to see when that ball was leaving his hands. We're too far to see. I'm not sure about that, Ryan.
Also on a dunk, the ball goes in at some point.
But it's when it leaves your hand. Yeah. And the Rebels missing a key part of their team right now, too. Jalen Hill tearing his ACL not too long ago. And, one of their better field goal shooters. When you have these open shots, these double teams, that's really a guy you're missing right now. Now, given he's using his medical red shirt, he will be back for the Rebels next year, but that does not help him right now.
Well, right now they're working on getting him back next year. You need to make sure you play enough games in the season so that he can get a waiver for injury and then play next year. It's a little bit weird. He has to play a certain percentage of the games. It's really close. But you're looking at it right now on the scoreboard, but it doesn't show when the shot clock went off, so you don't know.
Yeah, no, watch for the lights around the board, but we can't really see. From what I'm seeing, our limited angles, I'm thinking that might be good.
Well, the three-pointer counted for Martinez, so this one should count for Boone if I look at it, but we'll see. 8:42 remaining in regulation. Currently it's 67-61 UNLV, but that can flip after the ruling here. They're taking their time on this one.
Yeah, it must be close, right, if they're taking this long.
I wish that we had some extra monitors to see this one.
Exactly.
They're really close. They're calling the other, but they're all looking at it. All three guys looking at it.
Player on Utah State we haven't seen much from today is Falslev. Not really on the floor all that much, but when you have a guy like Ian Martinez hitting his shots, that makes a lot of sense.
Now, also, I wouldn't say a non-factor, but he hasn't done much so far today.
No, and you'd expect more from him. Almost 2 steals a game. Kind of that defensive perimeter guy you need, and you really haven't seen him in the game.
Really 4 points, nothing on defense, has 2 fouls. He has a rebound. He has an offensive rebound, other than that, not much.
Well, in a dogfight like this, too, you need your shooters out there.
Oh, they're going to count it. They went over for a couple minutes, but they concluded that they're going to count it.
And that's good for UNLV. That's going to give them some momentum. Got the call. They like that. They like that.
Now it's going to be Martinez taking it out. 8:30 to go in regulation. 5-point lead for the Rebels. Martinez working the paint. No call on either side. He's going to miss the shot as Jackie Johnson gets the ball up and gets a layup off of a great pass by DJ Thomas. Now another pass down the court for the Aggies. Now Osborne has the ball at the corner. False left. Passes over. Loses it. Gets the ball back. Look for someone to pass to. Finds Albazor. Albazor guarded right now by Whaley. Now passing it around, it's going to go over to Martinez. Martinez, 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Martinez tries to split defenders, gets the foul, and Kruger is right now showing some emotion at the bench because the ball was clearly lost before the contact.
Yeah, you know, I think the Aggies got lucky because you started to see UNLV build that momentum we were talking about. And then they came down, and I'm surprised Osborne didn't turn it over. He was doubled in the corner. They got lucky getting out of that possession.
69-61 is the score here in Las Vegas. Under 8 minutes to go, just under 8 minutes to go in regulation. What did the Rebels need to do to take it home?
I mean, if they're pressing the ball like this, they're getting these transition buckets, that's what they need to do. And Utah State, again, they'll have these streaks. They look like a great team. And then you look like that where you're just kind of all over the place. You're not keeping the ball where it needs to be.
I really feel like, they've been the more consistent team throughout the game. I think that's what it's really been.
Absolutely. I mean, if you take away that 20 from Martinez, even cut it in half, this game is out of hand. He has just been hitting so many of those shots. Starting to cool off a little bit, it seems, though.
One thing about Utah so far this game, they've been playing from behind the whole entire game. They haven't had a lead at all so far.
And playing from behind when you're a transition team cannot always be the greatest thing because your objective is to wear the other team down, but you can give up a transition bucket. If you're not ahead, becoming a transition team becomes a lot more difficult.
Also, they have been scoreless for nearly the last 4 minutes of play.
Yeah, and you can't have that in the second half especially.
So just under 8 minutes into it, looks like both teams are ready to get going. I think it could be a good finish though, because this Utah State team, they've been hanging in it the whole time. They've never let UNLV really separate themselves in this one.
No, absolutely. And I mean, Ryan, this is a team that just knows how to win. Again, I said average margin of victory is 17 points. They have multiple games where they're winning by 2 points, 5 points. They will find a way to win at the end of the game. UNLV just needs to put this away.
Big Saturday here, NFL playoff Saturday. But before that, it's UNLV versus Utah State College Hoops. Big top 25 matchup here for UNLV. They're up right now by 8, 69-61. Gonna be, it looks like a 1-1 for Utah State with Ian Martinez. It should be a 1-1 because it was not a shot, and it is a 1-1. First shot is good by Martinez. 69-62 is the score.
And if there's somebody you want at the line, if you're UNLV, it is not Martinez, the way he has been shooting the ball.
Second shot is up and good for Martinez. 6-point game. Aggies been keeping it close all game. There was a small stint where there was double digits, but they cut it down right away. DJ Thomas is taking it up for the Rebels. Passes it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez triple team, now swinging it around to Thomas. Thomas at the wing, swings it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes and passes over to Johnson. Johnson to Rodriguez, who gets blocked by Martinez, and it'll be Rebel ball. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Not a very good possession there. Ball movement was a little bit slow, and the Aggies were there every time. Now pass it over to Whaley. Whaley working the paint, loses the ball. Loose ball. Falslove makes a big play getting the ball and moving it for the Aggies. Now, alley-oop that is from Ozabor over to Sacco. Gets it in for 2 and cuts the deficit to 4 with 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the regulation. Johnson with the ball, left wing. Bounce pass, DJ. Now pass over to Boone. Caleb Boone driving in, gets it in for 2. 71-65 is the score. Now Brown. Tightly guarded by Johnson. Now passes it over to Martinez, who's tightly guarded as well. Now Saku gets it in and gets fouled by Whaley for 2. Now Whaley has 4 fouls, and Martinez gets it in and has a chance to get an extra.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the best defense we've probably seen the Aggies play all game. You know, they're really holding UNLV, making them be careful with the ball, and it seems like nobody is getting an open look. There's really not much movement from that UNLV offense.
Now Whaley, they got to take him out. He's in foul trouble right now. Also, Caleb Boone, both of them with 4 fouls. So one of them, there's a little over 5 minutes to go. Dangerous. Now shot by Khalifa is in. So 68-71, 1 possession game here at the Thomas and Mack Center. Thomas, right side to Kalen. Kalen passes over to Thomas. Thomas bounce pass over to Jackie Johnson. Johnson back to Thomas. Thomas passes it back to Johnson. Johnson beyond the arc. Runnin! Check that in Rodriguez from beyond the arc. Now game is stopped as they're getting the ball back.
Tying a season high there, Rodriguez, and that's the shots you need him to start making down the stretch.
Now taking it up is going to be Martinez. Martinez, but the board's going to be loose. It's going to be stolen by DJ. DJ, good pass over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez for 2, no good. Get a tip out of bounds, and it'll be rebel ball. And the Utah State head coach, Danny sprinkling some advice to the referees right now about the call.
Not happy about that one, Ryan, and I'm not sure I disagree with him. You know, that was another one of those scrums. You're not really seeing who touched the ball last, but it really looked like it went off Boone's foot.
Now DJ passes it over top. Gonna go to Jackie Johnson. Johnson, bounce pass over to Caleb Boone. Boone over to Johnson. Johnson back to DJ. DJ passes it right side to the wing. To Johnson. Johnson down below the Boone. Boone airballs that one. A little bit too much power there. Oh, the board takes it up. And there's going to be a timeout by Sprinkle.
Rebels needed a score on that possession, Ryan. Coming off of the turnover, they had the Aggies on the back foot. Just could not capitalize, especially disappointing after that amazing pass from DJ right into the key.
74-68 to score. 5:46 remaining in the game. A lot of foul trouble here in this game as well. No one for Utah State, but both Kalen Boone and Rob Whaley Jr., both of them in foul trouble here, Alex.
Yeah, and that's going to play a key part going down into the end of this game, because you got to think, if you need to stop the clock, if you're UNLV and you lose that lead, you're going to need to foul.
But then Utah State, what do they need to do? I think that it's really been Ozabor has been really keeping them in the second half. I think you got to give it to him more.
Yeah, I mean, he's slowing a little bit down now. Ian Martinez also cooling off, but if you can get Ian Martinez to start hitting those shots again, we can see Utah State starting to run away with this.
Now a little bit of YMCA being played in the crowd. This is one of my favorites whenever they play this.
See, Ryan, I go to games and my parents dance at this all the time, and they want to get on the jumbotron, and I'm hiding my face. I don't want to be seen with my parents dancing like that. And I know they're listening too, so.
The jumbotron is great for some people, not great for others. There's a lot of social awkwardness with
especially as a college student. You know, when I was younger at Mariner games, I would always want to be on it, but.
Younger at Dodger games, I wanted to go on a jumbotron every game. But now as a college student, you get randomly put on the kiss cam. That's the worst thing that can happen.
No, exactly. And hey, at Mariner games, I always had a pretty good chance, because growing up, there's nobody at those games. I was one of the only fans, it seemed like. My dad, grandpa, and I would be there.
Oh, no. UNLV has more national championships in basketball than World Series appearances for the Mariners in baseball.
That is not wrong, Ryan. It has been a painful 22 years as a Mariner fan.
At least you had the kid on your team.
That is true. We had the kid. Being a Dodger fan, you must be pretty happy about this upcoming season, but gotta be worried about expectations.
That's the one thing, is like, how do you live up to the expectations? But know what? Enjoy the ride.
Absolutely.
That's how it's gotta be as a fan, okay? Everyone's like, you gotta win the World Series, you gotta win the World Series. You gotta have fun. It's a whole entire season.
Yeah.
162 games. Sit back, relax. When March 31st hits, I know it's before April this year, March 31st hits, watch baseball, enjoy it.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know, I'm a secondary Dodger fan. My grandpa raised me to be like that too, so.
Now we're back at it in Las Vegas, where there will be baseball one day. Now Brown passes it over to Martinez. Martinez dribbling it down to the free throw line. Ball is tipped away, but it's going to be called a foul on Luis Rodriguez. Luis Rodriguez, every call he's had, he's complained about, and he's had a fair reason each time.
Yeah, on that one though, Ryan, again, you watched his hand. It looked like he just lost the ball. I thought Rodriguez was just going for it. I don't think much contact was made there to call a foul, but, I mean, the Zebras know better than I do.
Now, 1-on-1 opportunity for Martinez. First shot is in. Gotta watch out for the lane violation. There's already been one so far in the game. Martinez taking his time. UNLV band waving their instrument, trying to get him to miss, and he won't. Knocks it down, 74-70 is the score. 5:30 to go in regulation. DJ Thomas takes it out. DJ looking left side. Passes it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Boone. Boone working the post, goes up for two. Won't get it. Loose ball going to be rebounded by Ozabar. Ozabar going down the court. Takes it himself. Trying to get a lane at the post. He's going to reset and pass it over to Brown. Brown, now he's going to try to go into the corner. Trying to post up on Jackie Johnson. Not really able to. Bounce passes it over to Obazor. Obazor lays it in for two. Good find there for Brown, and it's a 2-point game here. 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in regulation. Now DJ passes it left side. It's going to be fouled right there by Falslev. Falslev made, looks like it's Boone. No, it's Rodriguez. Falslev made Rodriguez fall.
And that's the game. Darius Fine and Ozabor there. Again, he's typically their facilitator. I am surprised that he hasn't had more of those this game, but looking pretty good.
Now 1-on-1 opportunity for Luis Rodriguez. First shot is up. It's good. Rebels, last couple of opportunities at the line, they haven't been doing that good. So they got it back going. First shot's good by Rodriguez.
Yeah, you know, and when you're at the charity stripe here, especially when you're getting into this close of a game, you need to be hitting these, and the Rebels really not been great at it this game.
Second shot is good. 76-72 the score. Rebels so far, 73.9% from the free throw line. 4:30 left in regulation. Martinez passes it back to Falslev. Falslev passes it back to Brown. Brown surveying, guarded by Jackie Johnson. Gets a screen by Obazar. Passes it back to Obazar. Little pick and roll. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Obazar working on Kalen Boone. Going up for two. Gets it in. 76-74 the score. 4 minutes to go in regulation. DJ Thomas takes it out. Taking it slowly. Looking left side. Passes it to Rodriguez. Now back over to Kalen Boone. Boone over to DJ Thomas up top. Thomas works his way to the left wing. Now passes it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks around, passes it over to Caleb Boone. Boone, working out two guys, goes up to the hoop, and is able to get it in! Puts his arms up like, hey, put three on me!
And that's the bucket Boone's been wanting all game and finally getting it to fall. He is 7th in the nation in field goal percentage, too, so that's what they need from him.
Now Obazar, 3:30 to go in regulation. 4-point game, 78-74. Brown has the ball up top, passes it left side to Obazar. Obazar passes it to his right, to Martinez, now back to Obazar. Obazar going to the hoop, gets fouled, gets it in, gets an extra one, gets fouled by Caleb Boone, so he's not going to get out of the game. Caleb Boone, it's going to be Caleb Boone. And now Caleb Boone now, that will be his second foul of the game, and it's going to be an extra opportunity here to make it a 1-point game for Utah State. Really good couple minutes of basketball here for both teams.
And yeah, that Rebel team right after that foul, they did not look happy with each other, and I don't think they should be. I mean, you had Ozabor dead to rights in the middle of the key and let him go by and let him get the foul. And this is what we talked about. When you have a player as talented as Ozabor, he will get his. And look at him now, 21 points, 13 rebounds. He is definitely getting his, Ryan.
Really good game here. Top 25 matchup, 75-76 to score.
If you're the Aggies, though, I mean, you have 2 players above 20, but outside of that, not much production from the rest of the team on the offensive output. They are getting lucky that Martinez and Ozabor are having the games they are.
Ozabor, we talked about first half, didn't really get it done. Second half really got it together. UNLV, their key players in the first half kind of cold in the second half. Whaley cold in the second half. Audience Rodriguez colder in the second half. Caleb Boone's been playing pretty good in the second half, but those two really to get back to the first half, not as much in the second half.
Yeah, and I mean, Rodriguez, again, passing a season high of 19 points, but he was 16 at the half. You'd like more than 5 right now.
We'll see what happens. The t-shirts are being tossed. The crowd is all up to their feet here for Utah State. A couple of players. Mason Bolstuff, really good on defense. Made a couple of big plays. Let's see what he's able to do. Maybe make an impact late in the game.
And that might be, his game again, averaging 2 steals a game. He just might be your gritty bulldog defender. You put in and say, hey, go get me the ball.
It's 3-6 here, remaining 78-76. Utah State's going to be able to put it in within 1 if Ozabor is able to make the free throw.
Ryan, you think I would have caught one of those t-shirts if they came up here?
Yeah.
Not if
You would have intercepted it.
Okay, not if I was on a streak shot, though.
On defense, you'll get it. On offense, though.
Okay. Yeah, Ozabor needing to make this to put the heat even more on UNLV. They would be able to take the lead with another bucket.
I think he's taking a lead with another bucket regardless if Ozabor makes it or not, but this will head down to 1. Now Ozabor takes his free throw. It's up, and it is good. It's a 1-point game here at the Thomas & Mack Center, 78-77 to score. DJ Thomas takes it up. 3:10 left in regulation. Thomas takes a screen from Boone. Passes it back to Kalen Boone, shoots a 3-pointer, nails it! Boom!
Right, he shot that one from St. George. He was right near the logo.
81-77, 2-possession lead now for the Rebels. Pass to Martinez. Martinez has the ball, 2:45 remaining in regulation. Martinez working the paint with Jackie Johnson. Does a little fadeaway from like 10 feet away. No good. Loose ball. Rebound by Ozabor. Pass over to Martinez. Back to false left. False left. Driving to the hoop. Pass it behind the Martinez. Now back up top to Brown. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ozabor gets it up. Doesn't get it in. Rebound by Caleb Boone. Rebels have the momentum and the time on their side. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in regulation. DJ Thomas takes it up. Will take it up slowly.
Crowd on their feet.
Crowd on their feet. Thomas up top, passes it left side. No, he's going to keep it himself. Just Rodriguez taking a little stroll down Maryland Parkway. Caleb Boone gets the ball, does a spin move, goes up to the hoop, and gets fouled by Ozabor. And will get himself 2 at the line.
Boone fired up right now. I mean, this Rebel team, after that foul from Ozabor, they seemed a little frustrated with each other, but looks like they went into that timeout, said what they needed to say, and looks like they're playing with a different kind of fire all of a sudden.
Under 2 minutes to go, 1:59 to go. 2 free throws here for Caleb Boone. So far in this game, Boone, he's been 4 for 5 from the free throw line. These are going to be very important shots here because right now they're up by 4. He has an opportunity to extend it to 6.
I mean, the charity stripe is one of the most important parts of the game. You have got to make them, especially in crunch time like this, under 2 minutes.
First shot is good for Boone. Now Whaley's going to enter the game for Kalen Boone.
I'm not sure I like that move, Ryan. I mean, Boone just hit that deep 3. He's starting to play some better defense. We'll see how that move ages here.
Now second shot here for Caleb. And it's up and it is good. So 83 to 77 to score. Brown's going to take it up quick. Utah State, they know how to get off quick shots. That's what they've done the majority of the season. Brown guarded tightly by DJ. Now pass it behind him to Johnson for three. No good. Loose ball. He goes off of false left. No, it's going to go off of Utah. They're going to look up the play. They're going to do a replay. Luis Rodriguez up and happy about 50-50 calls. They've not been going his way. This is a little like went off Mason false left, but let's see what the replay is. Alex?
The head referee, man, he called that for the review right away. I'm looking at it. That looks like UNLV ball to me, Ryan.
Well, you don't see where the ball is. Who's touching it last?
Well, on the first play with Ozabor, so we'll see. Again, the head ref called for the replay right away. He knew it. In a game like this, you've just got to call those reviews.
So then now, if UNLV gets the ball, we're getting close to the time where Utah State might want to start fouling. We're getting close to that time.
With 1:44 left, you might wait one more possession, I think, but you very well could see them doing it. They will definitely be picking up UNLV full court, trying to force a mistake, force a turnover, and get the ball back.
Yeah, based on that look of it, with that overhead look, it looked like it went off false left, but also a little bit grainy, the footage. And I've been rugged so far alive this game on those 50-50 calls, so I'll let the referees decide on it. 144 remaining, 83 to 77. The Rebels have the lead.
And I want to highlight, Ryan, as we're winding down here, DJ, 11 assists. I mean, as a freshman coming in to be as smart with the ball like that, he is exactly the guy you want at point guard going into this last bit, because you know he's going to take care of the ball. He's going to put it where it needs to be. And at his young age, that is just so impressive.
Now, right now, DJ's at 18 in efficiency right now, so really good game for him. So we're still waiting for the replay review.
Yeah, Ryan, from what I saw, I'm really thinking this might be UNLV ball.
This is a big call right now for wherever the ball goes.
Yeah, UNLV would be able to push it to about a 3-possession game if they get the bucket. If not, Utah could have an Ian Martinez 3 and turn it to 1.
They're still looking at it, so they're asking the next referee to take a look at it. The two referees, they make the calls and they have the third one checked in. It's almost like whenever, it's like when you go to the dentist, you know, the hygienist does the clean, but then the main dentist looks at it then, makes sure everything's all good to go for the call.
No, exactly. Yeah, they're just having the other guys make sure of it, but
it's all good. Let's see what the call is. The officials are still watching the footage over.
You know, as a spectator, as a fan, I appreciate that too. You know, they're being thorough with this. They're making sure they get the call right.
And sometimes you don't know what it is, and it's whatever the last call was,
Yep.
and that was Utah State's ball.
Yeah, a lot of the time that's what you see. You know, you got to have that irrefutable evidence to overturn.
So it looks like they're about to make the call. They've been leaning towards the court. They've backed it. They've been like keep on double checking.
Still reviewing it, still going over it. Oh man, this is as close as we thought, Ryan.
There's only two angles of it. You either got it or you don't. I mean,
I'm fine with them being thorough. I'm okay with that.
let's see what the call is. Still no point. The referees, they know what the call is.
And here, let's see a referee conference.
They're still talking it over. They're not at the replay booth anymore. All right, here we go. Call is Utah State ball.
That might be one of those, again, just not enough to overturn it. You know, crowd really not happy with that one either.
So Utah State ball is going to be Brown taking it out from under his own hoop. Watch out for Obazor right off the gate. That's going to go false left. False left's going to take it to the hoop. He's going to pass it over to the corner for Brown for three. Nails it! 3-point game here at the Thompson Mack Center. Utah State will call a timeout.
And that's a timely 3 by Brown. Again, not a great 3-point shooter, under 30% on the season, but sometimes, you know, you can be under 30%, but if you hit it when it matters, you're going to be in the game.
What a play there by Utah State. A 50-50 play if they were going to get the ball or not. They got the ball and they made use of the possession that they had, making the score.
Here they go, showing it replay again.
Let's see the replay. I don't know how it doesn't go on full slip.
Yeah, you know, Ryan, I don't like to hate on the Zebras too much, but that one, I'm kind of scratching my head. I don't know how you don't see that and say that's not UNLV ball. I mean,
I don't know about that one. That looked pretty clear to me that it went off Boone, then went off Falstaff like directly, but
yeah, I mean,
I guess it wasn't clear to the eye. Who knows? Just like Congress, a lot of the referees are pretty old. As Rodriguez has the ball, passes it left side to DJ Thomas. Thomas now over to the right side to Rodriguez. Rodriguez now back to Thomas. Looks like they're playing hot potato with him. Thomas triple team. Passes it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez 4 years on the shot clock. Can't really get a shot here. Now he's going to throw a prayer. It's DJ Thomas who gets it off the rim. Loose ball. Rebels are going to keep it. Give me Kalen Boone that keeps it. Big rebound there by Kalen Boone.
I don't love that play that much time left on the clock, Ryan. I mean, I think they should have gone for the bucket instead.
They're calling timeout 53.6 seconds to go, but terrible possession.
I understand what they're trying to do, but I really don't love that. With a minute 20, minute 30 left, I think you got to be going for the bucket, especially only up by 3. That could have gone south for the Rebels really fast.
But making a three-pointer would have been great, but it's also really great that they got the rebound.
Yeah.
Because Gators with the rebound, they get a kill off 4 clock, and they have a chance to make a shot.
Yeah, that makes the possession okay. But again, if you're the Rebels, I'm really not in love with that, especially shot clock running down, throwing it into the corner. I don't think that was the wisest play.
What they need to do is they need to get the ball to what they've been doing good all game, to the paint. Get to the paint and work from there. They've been doing great from there. What about Whaley? What about Rodriguez? What about Boone? Those 3 guys have been doing great in the paint. Let them cook.
Yeah, you know, Ryan, I don't know why UNLV doesn't just call the make a basket play. You know, come on. If it were that easy, of course.
They're going to inbound the ball right next to their bench. Now, Luther, they're going to inbound it all the way back to Jackie Johnson, all the way in the opposing 3-point line. But don't you want to get closer to the basket?
Yeah, they're still trying to kill clock. I'm not in love with that only being up 3.
7 seconds on the shot clock. DJ, 5 seconds to go. Pass over left side. Gonna be Rodriguez. Gonna have a fadeaway. Hard shot. He's gonna go off the rim. It's gonna be a rebound by Falstaff. Falstaff gonna take it down the court. Going down for the layup, and he nails it for 2. 1-point game here. 33 seconds to go. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DJ will take it up himself. He's gonna get fouled by Obazor. But Falstaff hasn't done much all game, but made a big rebound and went down to make a crucial layup.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, sometimes that's what gets you in the games. You can trust that comes down to it, you're going to go and get a bucket. You're going to find a way to the rim and make it happen.
Now, big here.
DJ, not necessarily who you'd want at the line.
And it's a 1-and-1 with 27.4 seconds to go here.
64% free throw shooter.
First shot is up. It's good. Big shot there to Thomas. Now you thought that shot was big. This was also big as well. This can make it a 3-point game. 84-82.
Rebels barely going for the board, setting 2 guys back.
Second shot is off the rim. 3-pointer will win it. 2-pointer to tie it. And there's going to be a timeout by the Aggies. So 2-point game here, 84-82. 23.5 seconds to go. Utah State's been doing really good around the paint, but if they shoot from beyond the arc, they roll the dice a little bit in Las Vegas, they can win it all.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan, watch for Martinez. He's been on fire from 3 all game. Step back, stationary. Watch for him to get the ball. You might watch. They might be drawing up a play for him to screen off something like a Damian Lillard inbound, you know, when he hits those, coming off the screen from the corner, catching it at the arc.
Oh, Damian Lillard, because you're from right around there.
You know, we don't have the Sonics, so I grew up a Blazer fan. And, I mean, watching him, especially on so many of those inbounds, you'll see him start in the corner, come off the double screen, get the ball at the wing, and shoot that. Now, They do have 20 seconds left. You're not fighting for a shot. Utah State might really take their time here.
Now, one thing that Utah State haven't done much this season is taking their time, but they really got to take their time on this possession now.
No, yeah, you want the last shot, no matter what. And I mean, Ryan, these fans might get treated to some free basketball here also.
There could be extension of time. UNLV can win it in this possession. Utah State can win in this possession. We'll find out right now. Both teams are just exiting their huddle. Leading the game right now is Ian Martinez, 24 points. The 2 points behind him is Ray Obazor. So we'll see.
The thing with Obazor is when he gets the ball, he goes up with it quick. Utah State wants to pass him later in the possession.
All right. Everyone's standing. Brown's going to get it up top. He's going to try to kill it off. No, he's going to go straight to the hoop. Bounce pass to Obazor. Obazor goes up for 2. Doesn't get it! Rebound by the Rebels. Utah Rodriguez has it. There's going to be a timeout by Kruger and company. 14.3 seconds to go. And Obazor's not able to get it. And they're going to call it intentional foul is what Alex is telling me. There is. So it's an intentional foul. Rebels are going to get now another advantage here. A couple shots here from Rodriguez.
Yeah, you know,
that takes away the 1-and-1.
Yeah, Utah State very lucky to get that foul on him as he was running.
Third shot is good. Big shot there. Now, if he makes this one, that could, it won't shut the game shut, but it will make it a lot more favorable towards the Rebels.
Yeah, so if you're UNLV, if you make this rebound, you let them shoot the 3. You don't even get close. You cannot give them a 4-point play. If they're beyond the arc, you stand back and you slightly contest. You do not want to get in the landing zone. You don't want to clip an arm and give them a free shot.
You don't want a game-winning block?
You don't want a game-winning block. If you make this and you're up,
you'll let Martinez shoot it from wide open?
Absolutely. You do not want to get in his way and let him go to the line. Trust your team to inbound the ball. Let him...
Or you can make a free throw.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, if they make this, go up for it, you let them shoot the 3. Do not even get close to them.
So we'll write down for you. 14.3 seconds to go in regulation. UNLV's up by 3, 85-82. Luis Rodriguez has 1 free throw right now after the intentional foul. If he misses it, Utah State will have an opportunity to make a 3-pointer and tie it up with just a little over 14 seconds to go. If he makes it, then Utah will have to get 2 possessions. And the shot is good. Utah's got to go quick. Brown with the screen. He's going to take a 3-pointer. It's up. It's money with 8.4 seconds to go. And there's a foul on the ground on UNLV. And now Utah State will have an opportunity to have a possession. No, they're going to get a 1-and-1 here. UNLV might just thrown away their chance to win it.
You know, and that's a shame because Darius Brown, again, not a good 3-point shooter. Able to make that one. They stayed away from him.
This is the craziest ending I've ever seen to a basketball game, and I've been around for 20 years. So, 3-pointer's good. Then there's a foul on the ground during the shot. So now it's going to be 2 shots here for Utah because they're in a double bonus right now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. This is one of the frustrating things with the refs. You know, they kind of take control of the game. The ball wasn't even up for a rebound. I'm really not sure that was a foul. I mean, boxing out happens.
Because I didn't even see the box out because I was watching the ball go up and in. And wow.
But Obazor, you've seen him end up on the floor a lot of the game and get the call.
You're going to hear boos.
Crowd not happy about this, and I can't say that I blame him.
Talk about a heartbreaker.
Oh, man, you fight all game. Rodriguez, 23-9. Deedon, Thomas, with 10 points, 11 assists. To lose, if you lose this in this fashion, that's just a painful one.
Wow, talk about live bettors here. And I'm not a supporter of gambling, and I don't promote it, but I feel bad for those people that were talking about bad beats. Feel like, I'll take the 10,000 to 1 or I'll take the minus like 1,000
Yeah.
or whatever that UNLV will win because it's like free money. But no, there's no such thing as free in Vegas.
Absolutely not, unless you're Ozabor getting free foul calls that I'm not sure are actual foul calls. That might have been our friend Casper out there pushing him.
Now here's the good thing for UNLV. You have the band that's going to be distracting Osborne for the shot, so maybe that'll help them a little bit. Now, not sure if the one-on-one or if they're in the double, boats. Let's see. Looks like they're in the double. When they make the first shot, tied it up at 86, so 86 to score. Now they give them a 1-point lead. Osborne. The crowd is electric here. Trying to bring a sixth man. As the shot is up, it's good. Rebels down by a point. DJ takes it up. 5 seconds to go. Goes left side. Pulls up from mid-range. Doesn't get it. Rebound is Utah State, and they win the game by 1 point. 87-86. Utah State comes out victorious after a bizarre foul call at the end of the game, Alex.
And you know, like I said so many times, you don't win 14 straight doing nothing. Sometimes the calls go your way, and I think a lot of calls went their way this game, Ryan.
Wow. I've never seen a finish because it was effectively done. Up by 2 possessions of under 20 seconds to go.
Yep.
And Utah State won in 1 possession. They got 5 points in a possession.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
crazy.
they had one of their worst three-point shooters make a shot from way downtown, and you had a really interesting foul call. I'm not sure I'm in love with that just because you don't want the refs to decide the game, and I think they might have here.
I've never seen anything like that before where there was a 5-point play in 2 possessions of this game.
Yep. Utah State taunting the crowd now. Not sure that's the greatest idea.
That was something, that is wild. Wow. Well, what a great broadcast for the first Scarlet and great broadcast of the year, Alex.
Yeah, no, quite the game to watch. Wish we could have gotten a better ending for our Rebel fans out there.
So we're going to conclude at that. Utah State comes up in the last possession, scoring 5 points, winning the game 87-86 over the UNLV Running Rebels. That was our first production of the Scarlet and Gray YouTube channel's event of broadcasting. Alex, Groat, and I say so long from the Thomas and Matt